Hello, hi everyone. My name is Inchai Senghat. Welcome to my Era Yoga class. The sling I'm using probably is a little bit different from yours. Just adjust it to your comfort and pay. Just most important is your body always connected and feel your body and adjust any posture, or whenever you feel the sling need to be adjusted higher or lower, just pause the video and do so. Okay, and my sling here, I'm not going to adjust it throughout the class. I'm just what I like is a little bit higher. Just when I press it down, I just have it here, just a little bit lower on my hip. So it's up to you how you like to have your sling. Okay, now let's start with a little meditation in the sling, or you can have it. You can sit on the ground to do so. You can sit the comfy, easy pose, or you could full lotus, or we could even sit in the sling. It's up to you. Okay, whenever you choose, you just relaxed, close your eyes. If I'm choosing to sit in this sling, I'll have my thumb inside the sling, and then I'll grab some bits, and then press down the sling and sit in the sling comfortably, and then close my eyes. You can keep your hands just relaxed on your lap, or you can also, you can have your, palm together in your heart center. I like it just relaxed. And we can inhale deep and slow and feel the air into your belly. And then deep inhale, exhale. Feeling of the air into your body, deep and slow into your tummy. And you exhale, deep and long out of your body. Throughout our practice, the most important thing is to always keep your awareness in your body. Be conscious of what you're doing, every movement. Being an observer of yourself. Deep inhale again. Deep exhale. Now let's slowly bring yourself down on the ground. You can wiggle yourself down like this. And then you bring your hands gently, we inhale, going up and grab your sling. And you gently bend forward, fold. And you can hold your sling and rotate. Swing side to side. You can keep your feet together, or you can make it a bit wider to make it easier. You can just breathe in and out, and when you breathe out, relax more into your forward fold. Okay, now we're going to one vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring yourself up. And again, bring your hands up to the sky. And you can add a little, just gentle, little back bend because we're still early in our practice. We want to be gentle with our body. And now, let's bring our sling on the back of our body. And you can gently do so. Bring yourself like down to chair pose. You can have your hands on your sling, or you can interlace your fingers. And then bring it to the back of your head. And then you can walk your feet a bit wider to the edge of the mat, and you start to bend one knee and the other. Exhale, the other one. And then you can open your heart a bit, open your elbow. Close your eyes, feel your body. And one more, each side. Then and then bring yourself back to the center. You can keep your legs straight and you can bend it and gently bring yourself, push yourself in the front. You can adjust, you can bring your feet a bit closer. And then you can feel your core, make sure your core is strong. And then you can fly, you can bring your heel up, or you can stay here just whenever you feel comfortable. Just be very gentle with your body. And then you can choose to swing to the right or and the left. Just, feel your body, your support. Very good support from the sling. And then you can also, again, lift your heel. Exhale. And now, let's bring our hands to the sling again and stand up a bit. Adjust the sling again on the back. And now we're going back to the chair pose again. Be gentle with yourself. You can use the sling to help you to sit down a bit and just try to sit back, core strong. And now we're going to lift one leg up, the right leg. So you can walk, you can feel your body and then walk to the middle. Like make sure your sling is not like make sure you are in the middle of the mat. And then you can start to lift one leg up, right leg up. Okay, you can stay here. Or you can move it up and down. It's up to you. And bring your right hand back to your lunge, our first lunge. Now, you can keep yourself on the sling, or you can actually make sure you just stand on your leg and then sling just stay. Your weight is not on the sling. And now we can have our arms up. You can look up. You can keep your hands on the sling. And you inhale, arms forward. Exhale. You can open your chest. And you have the sling to support you, so you can feel very secure and you can stretch a bit more. Inhale, open your heart. Next, we can have our hands back to the sling, and then we can step a little bit the front leg back and move our way to the front leg, and then airplane pose. Bring our arms up to the side, and you can gently lift the back leg to the airplane pose. Inhale. So when you exhale, you bring the knee to touch your well, nose if you could. Otherwise, you just do whatever you feel comfortable here. And exhale again. Inhale, extend, arms out, leg back. Exhale, touch. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay, now let's bring our hands back to the sling, and then you stand. You can bring your leg down if you need. Otherwise, you can just bring your sling around to the front, and then bring your hands together, and then you can interlace your fingers in front of you, and then you extend your leg back to warrior 3. Again, just if you are not comfortable with this pose, you can have your back leg gently touch the ground, or you can, just fly and feeling the stretch of your leg and your arm forward. Inhale deep, and then next one we will bend both knees to Shiva squat. And have your sling back to your forehead. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more inhale. And then bring your right leg next to left leg. And then you feel your body a bit and can gently rock back and forth. And now one vertebrae by vertebrae, you stand up. Okay, and then you can move your shoulder back and forth to relax your shoulder. And you can also remove your hands from the sling and give it a little bit shake. Okay, now we're going to do the other side, okay? Again, the sling on the back, and then you bring yourself gently down to sit into the chair pose, and adjust yourself to make yourself comfortable. And then we start with one lift, left leg up. You can stay here, or you can move it up and down. 2, 3, 4, and then you bring your leg to the back of the mat into the lunge. Make sure your knee is not over the ankle here, and make sure you're stable. Core, tap your tailbone here, and you can like sort of have your weight more on the sling, or you can stand on your leg, arms up, and then inhale, exhale, bring your arm back and stretch back, palm together, chest up, stretch, balance on the leg, feet. Inhale, feeling your body. You're still connected with your body. And next, gently you can bring your hand back to the sling, and then you move the front feet a bit back, and move your weight to your front feet, and then you gently fly your back leg up into the pet pose. Inhale, exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, feeling the stretch, back. One more, inhale. And now, again, knee touch the nose. And then you bring yourself straight and hold your sling. Bring the sling in front of you. You can rest your feet if you need. And bring your hand together in front. Now we're going to do our warrior 3. with your body and leg parallel to the ground. Or if you are new to this pose, you can also land your back feet on the mat. Now we're doing the Shiva squat. Bend your both knee, your back leg touching the back, the right leg. Okay, one more. Bend both knee. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring your back feet to be next to your right. And again, we relax here a little bit. You can gently rock back and forth. And you can also swing to the right and left, right and left. Just whenever your body feel like to do. Just give yourself the freedom to do so. Rock back and forth. And feeling free. Just be present. Be happy. And now, when you're ready, one vertebrae by vertebrae, bring yourself up, standing. And then rotate your shoulder back. And rotate your shoulder forward. Now we're going to do some leg stretch. We first bring our right leg into the sling and bend your knee into. Just here, you just make your sling a little bit wider to accommodate your, like to be more comfortable. Have your right legging, okay, and then you can stay here. You can stay here. Your hands can be on your sling, and or you can push it forward. Your back leg is 45 degrees, a little bit pointing, toes pointing to around 10 o'clock, 45 degrees, and then you can stay here or you push forward into warrior one. Your hand can be on sling, or you can have it up. Stay here. And then now, we'll bring ourselves back, the sling in the middle. Open up to the side. Now try to make sure you have good support from the sling. And then now we move the back leg to be pointing to 9 o'clock. And then we stretch our arms to the side like this, chest up. Again, you can stay here or you can lean yourself to the right. I have socks on, so there's not much grip, but be very careful when you just make sure you have good grip on your feet and feeling the inside of your feet is grounded. Inhale. One more. Sail back to the center. Now we rotate square our hips and bring our back toe toward, pointing to the front. We're doing the tree pose. So now I'm going to open the sling a bit more to adjust my sling to make my feet a bit more just more stable on it. And then I'm going to bring my weight onto the right knee. Okay, I'm going to go in, but it's a bit like not stable, so I'm going to do it again to make sure I just stay here and being stable, and gradually bring myself up to the sling and then my right leg around, left leg around to put inside of my right thigh, and then you keep your right hand outside of the sling, left arm inside. So sort of bring the arm from outside to inside, and then palm together to the heart center. Now we're in this tree pose. Stay here. Inhale deep and slow. Be very mindful with your body, your feelings, present. Be here. Now we gently again hold your sling, and then you bring yourself, release your left feet down to the ground, and then gently move yourself back. And then again, move a little bit, make sure you are comfortable. And now we're going to do the other side. Okay, again, adjust your sling to make a comfy padding for your left feet, and then bring your left leg in to the sling. You can stay here and make your right back leg, the toes pointing to 2 o'clock. Inhale. You can stay here, or you can push your left leg a bit forward, or you can have your hands on the sling. Back leg straight, and also have strong grounding on the mat. Inhale. Warrior 1. Exhale. Back to the center. Now we're going to open to the right, and then toes, the back leg toes toward pointed to 3 o'clock, and your hips open to the side, hands open to the side. You can look at your gaze to your middle left fingers. You can stay here, or you can push your left knee forward, feeling the grip. Now back to the center, and then we're going to bring ourselves back. And now we're going to do the tree pose. Again, make sure you're comfortable. Your knee, your left leg have good support, and you gradually, just gently, be very gentle and stable. Bring yourself on. See, I just come down. That's okay. We just try it again. Failure is good. Part of the practice is failure. So always have your hands on the sling. So whenever you fail, you can hold on to the sling, so you wouldn't injure yourself. So that's the very important thing. Always try to hold on to your sling. Okay, so now I'm going to do it again. So we put our knee to this sling, and then we gradually bring ourselves up. It's a bit wobbly, but that's all right. Wait ourselves to be stable, and you bring your right feet inside. I feel the support on my knee is not enough, so I'm going to come down and do it again. See, the knee is not supported in the sling, so I'm going to adjust it to make sure my knee has good support. And now this time when I go up, come up, I'm going to make it more stable. Going to make it more stable. That's right. And then I'm bringing my right leg around into my, rest my right feet inside my left thigh, and then keep my left hand outside of the sling and bring my right arm in, and then now we can have our palm together, relax on the sling. Okay, let's relax, it's all fine. Okay, it's okay if we don't get this pose. It's not a big deal, you know. It's life is too short to be stressed. Yeah, that's right. Doesn't matter if you do it or not. It's all good. You're complete anyway. This is all just for fun. Just relaxed. Everything will be okay. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Feel you're connected to the whole universe. These birds practice with us. Okay, now you're ready. Bring your hands back to the sling. Gently release your right feet and then bring yourself down to the ground. Then la. Okay, now down both triples. You can move your body a little bit to make sure you're comfortable for the next sequence. Now, we already have a half an hour practice. That's very good. We're going to stretch our legs further, okay? Now, you bring your right feet into the sling. You can put it rested on your back of your right feet. I'm a bit sorry, English not my first language. Anyway, okay, keep your leg a little bit micro bend if you need. Now we're going to inhale, or you can keep, if you feel very wobbling, you just keep your hands on the sling, okay? And then you, if you are feeling okay, you just inhale, bring your hand up, and then exhale, fall forward. But the important thing is you want to make sure you stretch your belly in and you lengthen your spine. Okay, so and then you fall forward on your thigh. Hand can grab your feet, and then you can open your chest. Look at your toes. Inhale, exhale. You can fall even further. Just be gentle with yourself. If you feel too much stretch on the leg, just bend it a little bit. Just stay here a bit longer if you like. Now, gently bring yourself up. And then hands on the sling. This one's a little bit more challenge for some people. Just be careful when you do it. You can push it, you can stay here, you know, it's always just you don't have to do all the pose I showed you. And you can point your toes, you know, stretch your legs a bit. Or you can push, or you can just stay here to stretch. You can just point your toes and flex your feet, or you can push it forward like what I'm going to do. push it forward and open your chest. Look up and point your toes. Okay, you can even bring your back heel up. Open your chest. You can even open your heart a bit more to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Okay, gently bring yourself back to the center. And then you can bring your both sling onto your left hand. And then you twist it yourself to the right. Okay. Now we can actually we're going to release the sling and bring your left hand outside of the sling, and then right hand pointing to the back, and you look at your right finger. Stay here. Gently bring yourself back to the sling, hand to the sling, and then bring both sling on your right hand. Again, slide your hand down. If you feel it's too much, you just do whatever feel comfortable. Otherwise, bring your hands, hold your sling together, and open to the left side this time. And then inhale, bring your left hand back, and then around to try to hold on to the sling. Open your chest, look up. Or if you have flexibility, you can bring yourself even further down. Inhale, exhale. Stay here, one more, inhale, exhale. Okay, now we're going to bend our left knee and then push our right leg out. Just be gentle with it, okay? Be very gentle. You need to have strong core to do so. And then you can, feeling the stretch. Your legs. You can have your left hand on your left knee and push yourself down further. Now we're going to release the sling and rotate yourself to the back, to face the back of the mat. Both hands on the mat, pointing the toes toward the back. And then bring your right full palm firmly on the mat. Bring your left hands up to a twist. You can stay here. Inhale, deep inhale, deep exhale. Or you can try to grab the sling. This is more advanced option. Just choose whenever is better for you. Inhale, exhale again. It's not a big deal. There's too many postures to do. So just you are on a unique journey. Just be mindful. It's okay. Okay, now you can bring back hand back to the mat, and you walk your left feet to the edge of the mat into the lizard pose. You can stay here, or you have the flexibility to bring yourself down further on your forearm. And you can push it back. You can rock the sling back like this, feeling the stretch in your hips. for more advanced option, you can also rest on your forearm, and then you feel you can use the leg, strong back leg, and then rest on the sling and bring your left leg into the swing, into forearm plank, and you can rock back and forth. This is more advanced option, so just don't rush, don't push yourself. Just whenever you feel comfortable to do so, and you can bend your knees to give yourself some core work. For more advanced students, you can also rotate, bend your knee, and then you twist your, feel good. Only if you feel good, all right? Now, when you're here, you can choose to bring yourself up to the high plank, or you just bring your one leg down, left leg back to the ground, and you can push yourself back to the one leg down dog. Inhale, we'll rest here a little bit. Exhale. Or if you didn't do all these, you just here, and you can still bring your left feet to the back and join us in this down dog with one leg down dog. Okay? Inhale, exhale. One more inhale, exhale. And now we are going to bend our right, walk our hands to the back of the mat, and then gently bring yourself up to the lunge pose. Inhale, exhale, lunge, bend your front knee, then inhale. Now I'm going to turn around so you can see me. Okay, so I'm going to turn around to face you. Still with your right leg in the sling. Now I'm going to put my right feet in the sling. Okay. We're going to extend our right leg back. You can open your chest. Whenever you feel comfortable to hold the sling, maybe the thumb inside, forefinger up, and then open your chest. Bring your sling, push your feet back, open your chest. This is the more advanced option. You can just stay here, just go a little stretch. Don't have to push too much like me. The more advanced, you can even bring your left toes up, flex your feet. Okay, now back to the center, and then now we're going to do the dance pose. Feel yourself in the middle. Make sure you're in the middle, and bring yourself together, and then hold with your both hands. Find your balance and kick. Find your balance and kick. Bring your hands pushing forward, and then kick into the silk, into this sling. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Release. Now, I'm going to throw in more advanced pose, but you can skip it, okay? It's fun. Oh, it's fun. Okay, now we have our 4 fingers down, and then grab the silk from behind like this, and then you can bring yourself like a roll like a ball. Then you do this, and then you bring yourself down, and then back. It's fun, right? Isn't it? And now we are going to do the other side with our feet. Okay, so you can just continue with this. So we're going to do the other side of our feet, the other sequence. Okay, so put your feet onto the sling, or or if you skip the option we give you, if you skip the turning, you just bring your left feet into the sling again, and we're doing the other side. Okay, now inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, fall forward, spine lengthen, checks to your thigh. Inhale, exhale. You can hold your feet, give you a little micro bend to protect your knee joints. Look, you can gaze your toes. Now, inhale back. Exhale, we hold the silk and then push forward. Bring yourself forward. You can open your chest and look up. Inhale. Relax your body. Relaxed. It's okay. One more inhale and exhale. And then bring yourself back to the center. Now you can hold both sling. You can hold the silk together with your right hand and open up to the left. Look back, gaze back to your back fingers. Or you can release the sling and bring the right hand outside of the sling, like this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now both hands back to the sling. Now we open up to the right side. Hip to the side, right toes pointing to the side. And then you bring your silk together, almost forgot, and hold with your left hand and open. Inhale, right hand up, and then you keep your chest open to the sky, and you can hold on to the right sling, hold on to the silk, and open up. If you could bring yourself down, feeling the stretch on your right side of your body. Be very present, conscious of all your movement, feeling your body. Whatever is tight, send some awareness, love to the body parts. Relax your body, it's okay. Now bring yourself up and bend your right knee gently. You can keep your hands on the sling, your left hand, and then gently bend your right knee. Push yourself. Sort of, you can rest your right hand on the sling. And keep your toes pointed to up. So open up all your, stretch your legs. Okay, now we're going to release our bring yourself back to the center to be a bit more stable. Release your left hand and bring facing back of the mat, and bring both hands to the mat. Bend your right knee, and now you can adjust your knee to be a bit, your feet to be a bit forward. Then you firmly rest your left palm on the mat. Bring your right hand up to the sky, and open your chest. Look up to your right fingers. You can stay here, or you can try to grab more advanced option. You can try to grab your back silk, and then you even open your lower your hip a bit more, open your chest a bit more to the sky. Open your chest. Inhale, exhale. Okay, now bring your hand back to the mat, and you walk your right feet out to the edge of the mat. You can stay here. You can stay here, the lizard pose, or you could bring your forearm down to the mat. This is more advanced option, so skip it if you don't feel like doing it. Otherwise, you feel the strength in your left leg, back leg, and use your core strength and bring your right feet into the silk. And now you can rock back and forth. For more advanced student, you can also stretch. You can also bring your tummy on the mat and feel this stretch. Feel this stretch. Stay here. Well, this is slightly different from what we did in the other side, but it's good, a very good stretch for people who are more advanced. Otherwise, you just stay in the lizard pose and bring yourself back up to this forearm high plank, forearm plank. And you can, if you want more core work, you can also bend your knee and bring yourself to like a pike pose with the forearm. So we stay here. Stay here. Okay, now you can bring yourself up to high plank, or you can just release your right leg down and then push yourself back to this down dog with one leg up, three-legged dog. Okay, so if you are in the lizard pose, you can directly bring yourself back to one leg, down dog. So we stay here for a couple breaths. Inhale, exhale. Letting go of whatever is not serving you. Some of our habits or all behavior are there to serve us a purpose at a time. And when it's not serving you anymore, just let it go. It's okay. Deep inhale, deep exhale. It's all. It's okay. Okay, now you walk your hands toward your feet, and then bend your left knee, core, strength, and then bring yourself up to standing. And I'm going to turn around to face you so you can see me more. With the still with the left knee, left feet in the silk. So I'm going to put my left feet into the silk, then turn around. Now we still have just a few poses on this side. Okay, here. again, hold the silk, whatever you feel comfortable. I would say the thumb down and then 4 fingers up. And then when you feel stable, push, bring hip, push your feet back, and then you can push your hip back and then even bring your toes up. Open chest, stretch, inhale, exhale. One more inhale. Feeling you open your chest. Nice. And then gradually back to the center. Now we're doing the dancer's pose. You can adjust yourself in the middle. Bring the silk together. Inhale. Exhale. You can grab your silk, push forward, up, and then kick your back leg into the silk. Find your balance. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Okay, release. Now, I'm going to throw in this advanced option. If you do the other side, do it with me again. So 4 fingers down, grab it from the behind like this, thumbs up, thumbs at the top, and then you just bring yourself, feel your core and hold on to the silk. Never let go of the silk, okay, please. And then you just, ooh, see, I'm a bit scared. Okay, it's all right. Scare is part of the journey. That's why we can keep our body safe, okay? Because there's fears, right? But it's okay. You are very, very safe. See, now I'm back. So it's all good. Okay, you're very, very safe. Okay, just hold on to the sling and you'll be fine. Okay, now we're back to this with the right leg in the silk, and then we're going to just hold on to the sling, and then we're going to bring our left feet in as well to swing. Okay, can you do that? Okay, so just focus on, you need some arm strength to do so. If you can't do it, just keep it. So you just bring your feet in, and then you are swing. You like it. It's fun, right? Isn't it? Okay, now just give yourself a few minutes to relax on the sling. It's almost our end. We still have a few, like around 15 minutes of our practice. You've done well. You've done very well. Okay. It's okay. Okay, it's all good. It's a beautiful life, isn't it? Okay, now we only have some easy stretching to do. Okay, unless you want more advanced options. Okay, now let's bring ourselves down to the mat. Well, maybe not to the mat, just feet on the mat. Okay, now open our chest a bit, and then we just do some easy stretch from now on, and you can rotate your body to the right, and then rotate to the left, back to the center, right, and left. And now we're going to bring the silk in the front, and then gradually we'll kneel down, bring ourselves down, close the mat. You can stay here. You can stay here. Or if you are more advanced, you can let go of the silk. Okay? And then palms together. Stay here. Okay. Or grab the silk again from inside, and then together, bring it together, and you sit down. Sit down. Maybe you sit down first. Yeah, let's sit down first. And then you can rotate. Easy sitting pose. Rotate your body. It's fun. Now we bring ourselves to all four. You can use the sling to help you. Actually, all four. Maybe before all four, we do throwing something very fun. So see if you could bring yourself up, and then see if you could. Well, I think it's a little bit too advanced for some people, but that's all right. I still tried it. Okay, so you see if you could lean yourself back and then bring yourself up like this, standing. It's a bit advanced, but see if you could just try it, okay? First we sit down, and then you lean yourself back, and then straighten your leg, then you bring yourself up again. Wow, it's fun, isn't it? Okay, if you can't do that, that's totally fine. Okay, bend your knees a bit to chest to your thigh, and then you rotate. Rock forward and rotate. Rock forward and back. And then you gently sit down again. This time, that's, bring our knees down to the mat. And then bring yourself up. We'll throw in some camel pose here. We'll release one hand. You can do both hands or just start with one hand so you have support on the sling. So, and again, you can have your hand on the back of your back and just open up like this. Or you can have your hands down to the heel and then you open up. You still have the support from the sling. And bring yourself up. You see, you have the sling to help you. It's very handy. And then you can change hands to, again, use, you can rest your palm on the back, or, fingers down, or you can have it on the back of your heel. And then open, and then you have your sling to help you. Okay, open up. This is one of the best pose to open all your chakra. Inhale, exhale. Last inhale, exhale. Okay, you can use your sling to help you up. It's very handy. Gentle with it. Okay, now we're down with our camel pose. Now we can rock back and forth. I like this pose. Let's do it. Let's try to bring our knee back a bit on the mat and see if you could gently bring yourself down. Resting your, feeling this stretch on your shoulder, on your hands, on your whole body. And then you're pointing your toes towards the back of the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, it's really, really good stretch. And you can even rotate to the side. Ooh, I love it. Rotate to the side. Stretch it. Just do whatever you feel comfortable. It's your practice, it's your unique journey, so you're free to do whatever your body tells you. How you feel. Feeling okay? It's all good. Okay, all good. No bad experience, all good. Okay, now you can bring yourself up by, if you feel this is hard to get up, you can release one hand and push yourself up. All right, it's easier. Or if you are more advanced, you can just bring yourself up. Okay, now almost the end of our practice. Let's just sit ourselves down. We do a little bit more feet, raised feet stretch. Okay, so we can bring ourselves gradually bottom on the mat and bring ourselves gradually down. If you want to practice bow pose, you can be creative and you can do this. You can have some support. Okay, you have some bow pose. Navasana. Okay, so you can have your sling here. Hold on to the sling and lift your leg like this. Shavasana. And then you can gradually bring yourself down to the mat. And now we're going to bring our feet into the sling. Right feet, left feet into the sling. You can open up like this. And then just feeling, simply just relax here. Okay, you can swing your leg side by side. And feel good. Okay, now you can stay here, or if you want to try more advanced, you can bring your hands firmly, arms down to the side of the mat, and then you bring your hip up, stretching. Stay here. Well, if you want to have more advanced, if you still feel the adventure, you can bring one leg towards your face. This is more advanced option. Just don't push yourself, just do whatever you feel like doing. You can gradually bring your hip back to the mat and relax. Again, swing side by side. I'm going to do the same pose again with the other leg lift, if you lift your leg before. Okay, so inhale, deep and slow. And then exhale, bring your hip up to the sky. Stay here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Okay, more advanced options. You can bring your one feet towards your face and but your hips still. You can use your hands to support if you need it. Okay, and then gently bring it back to the silk and release to the mat. Nice. Again, swing side by side. It's okay, it's all good. Okay, now you can stay here. So this more advanced option is bring ourselves back to the sling. Okay, just do your best. If you can't, just stand up and do it. Otherwise, wiggle your feet into the sling and move your body under the sling. You can stay here, and then you can also rotate side by side. And you can have your hands on your waist and then support yourself. Okay, you can stay here until you feel comfortable. It's like a shoulder stand, but with a sling, with the help of the sling. Okay, now, more advanced students, you can try to reach the silk and bring yourself up to the silk, okay? Now, so good, so relaxed. And we're going to soon enter our, we still have a few couple stretch and we can go into our sling and relax. Or you can just simply lay it on your mat into Shavasana, okay? So we're going to do 2 more stretch and that's it, okay? Now bring yourself down to the feet to the mat, silk in front, and then this time you can choose to bend your knee and then hook into the sling, and then push back leg 45 degree, push your feet forward, and then right hand on top of the knee, and left hand up, stretch. You can hold on to this side of the sling or the back side to open even more. So you can stay here. This is the first option, to have your knee like a bend, or you can have your leg stretch, and again have this inside and outside stretch. Okay, it's your choice. And now after this, we change side. Okay, left hand, left, right feet, right hand, back. You can hold on to the silk, or you can just here. If you can't bend that much, you just stay up here. Okay, back to the center. Now change side. Again, choose whenever you're more comfortable. You can have the knee bend, and then left hand, left knee, right hand up to the silk, push it out. This is also like a little bit like side angle. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, you can just stay here, or you can extend your feet. It's totally your choice. And then left hand. All right. This is a bit harder this side because you're twisting to the other side. You need more core stability to do so. Okay. Now, okay. Now we'll finish our stretching, final stretching. We're going to into the Shavasana. You can just lay straight on the mat, or you can bring yourself in the silk. Again, you want to make sure you cover your whole body. So you want to open the silk. You want to open it up. Make sure you can sleep in it. Lay totally in it. So thumbs in, 4 fingers outside, and then you grab a handful of the silk. Make sure about the length of your leg, and you push the silk down, sit in, and bring the silk behind your knee. You can stay here for a little bit. We can also just relax here first, then you bring yourself in the silk to relax totally. Now, letting go of who you think you are, letting go all your roles, letting go you practice this present moment, it's very precious. This present moment is all you have. Love yourself. It's okay. Everything will be okay. Bring yourself back to your body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. It's back. Let's come back to the earth. If you're on the side, you're on the mat, you can roll to the side and rest your hands, head on your top arm. If you are in the silk, bring yourself back to sitting, and you can fall forward a bit. If you are on the mat, you just simply push yourself back to sitting. Bring yourself back to the sitting position and relax. And now let's put our palm together.
Where's the key?
Namaste. Thank you for joining me for a lovely, lovely day.